Dama Boshaba electricals, Adiachi, Boshaba na make come for mount. A real betia, a Boshaba and Kania, you see a dear Yamidi boy, pa, a Kania, or boss, so near assassins. So the first thing God created was light, and no, and to Blaubena chandelier, corner light, gate light, LED light, floodlight, CCTV cables, snake cameras, no, Ubenya Biwahanum, Afe, Banon, Fana Hodro, ya, a Yusu, radio, and I say a pen driver, Ubenya Biano, solar. Rechargeable standing fan na ye day abano enye ma mebobo su nyina ko TikTok Boshaba electricals TikTok ubehu se twagua se de obehu no na aba behu ne pepepe na wa beto bi cables ahodo ni nyefri 1.5 mm ebesi 16 mm ni nyina ubenya bi wo Boshaba me no wo kasa ya bie no so beso na ye ton nyama ni 2% wutu eye wholesale ni retail na ni nyina wo ba ye behwa wo kama frɛ ye 0536 095966 0536 095966 or a pablo say mu ewo adum ye be Kumasi Central Prisons roundabout no so and adum prison watch fo ni mu abrosan no masi wo ho no ne fa na ani kejeti Dubai di hwe ni mu no bi wo ho and maami atakofo dem wo prison che ebi nso ewo ano pa obedidi na udidi ade aduane pa Brajenav B catering services omo breakfast ho normal one na English breakfast na chese what sem kakra aha wo benya bi ewo ho na awianso benya plain rice jollof rice and fried rice ede sanso na eponto bi a woto na adwabo a wodi aduane beso mo hoho no Jenav B si behu no obeye aduane kama abete wanim kama wo adwabo na se o maso ye no ewo Access Bank anamas by Ghana hwe animu ya ewo edum Kumasi edum ana 0247 009999 0247 009999 eso Faith Homeopathic Clinic Santasi ahima kokobi 18 mu mama Faith se fa oyare nyina bra wo de enu ketenkete besa yare akese ni nyina eji ama stroke na how fibroid esiche yare nam mreye na waya ni nyina wo ba Faith ebitu ase eji ama Santasi ahima kokobi 18 mu eni yare nya wosa ahima kokobi 18 mu na Faith Homeopathic Clinic ewo ebi won kran bogo so takrade eni emiam yahudo bebe kofo odua nyina frɛ ewo 0246 728675 0246 728675 eso midi ade mame efia nyako papa bi anopa me ni Jimmy Cliff ena wa ha yesomo na kase bono enchemu eni ye hyase a ye kodi otikuru rekrawe ne brawe ngoma so otunfo se tutu asantemanwura na kache na ye nyina ye ni mabokonza nsam no ye ka be mfie mienu ne famuni ena mpanifo ye nhyehyeye ye abandada ne breso de ma ye asante hene esa wonhwenu wonsiesie se de be ye na asodwe wonsam ebeba na King Solomon ni nyansa eni ni nimde motimi ato aye bibia ama se de asam na baka no enti di ohunu ye de ekoso enimu nsam nyina se de wo hyebo ese enra eye bosumi de to so di nsia ena ode be koma mpani aso ye no wode akọ na otumfo kwa ena ode atodwa se wono asumdwe na no wogina se wo siesie enti woni se we ye di fa na se we ye di bem we ani asem wohwe kwan ye be fa so ebetimi aye ntotoye aye nhyehyeye ma asumdwe aba nti eno wa wonsam no ena ode amama mpani nti de aka ewa abansem.
Your Excellency the President, Excellency the Vice President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm here not to give a judgment as to who was wrong and who was right. I'm here to present the facts as they are, for us to have peace. It is almost about 2.5 years since your predecessor invited me to mediate in a major conflict in Boko that had not only claimed the lives of many innocent souls but had become a major threat to the security of the nation. Almost a year ago, the people of Ghana handed the mandate of the governance of Ghana to Your Excellency, and you wasted no time in reaffirming the mandate of the Boko mediation. So, by the grace of God, we are able to assemble here this morning for us to present to Your Excellency the report of the mission you entrusted to us. We present a report for your kind consideration, whatever action you and your government consider appropriate. So, before dealing with the report, you will permit me, Your Excellency, to thank you and your predecessor for the confidence reposed in me in entrusting this delicate matter to me. There's nothing more grievous than the peace and security of the land.
Ani ayatie eyo tumfo say to otoso mienu de otukurure brare ne krawe ngoma so asante hene ene ne etie nti we nya afa ne obebua we na ye we ya preparent obi aso ogina finfini ne wo hu no de ato mampani anim na ye to aso ewon sanfu from a National Service Authority mpanimfo de ababonten and some of the abetudo mu chemu nyina ne say akatua hyehyɛ yɛ ye payroll system no mpanimfo atimi nam abɛfo kwan so amoma wo sɛ nipa empem wɔtwe wɔ ha ne enum 8105 ghost names ɛna sɛ ɛwɔ mu a wɔmatimi ayi ni nyina akwa enti enum no amoma no kora nya sika bebree ya kyɛ sɛ yɛ atwa mu kora kɔ Ghana sika foforo opepepe enso emu a enisa na Director General National Service Authority Era Ruth Dera Root de la Sedo and it's for the Nkomo and what they are to judge him says said ya beye na ghost names no who you may be no and penny for yan shaya omani manina omanama bear for quantum point and time so IT reforms or so it me sacra moi a boy a ma near Marie and I say no more money at me a PP
and address significant irregularities and how cartels still want to infiltrate the system with ghost names. Thankfully, the efficient and swift action taken have prevented potential financial loss to the state, which would have amounted to over 68 million Ghana cedis per year. And with this, we just stuck to the 8,000 people. We are determined to crack down the cartel, and we will not relent in our efforts to end ghost names. And the last time I said, at least during my tenure.
Ani ayatie Director General National Service Authority Era Ruth de la Sedo Central Function mo di tu dwante ane ghost names ne was na pan so de bi nka an obeye ho adwuma pa eyi na ye konsefo from afifi mantamu na ye demo koye gomo Central ma shebedwani Honorable Kwame Asare Oben dodo na afa ni A+ na A+ na waye nhyiamu ana Central Function mu e de samatu dwa wo chemu se oni muto ene yedi ni gina tweno no sa na akonkode a oji apayi nti obo mampani John Dramani Mahama abaso papa e wona hyehyɛ ya hodro a waye na A+ se de ma ne ye anika ewum ene sa mampani eniema nanka ya ye o man na japade ye bi anka ba dada ne ba ya dodo na ye no mo ba no mo gya no ho no wo so wo to aso ampa so bi wo no ma wo to aso a wo no wo hu bie enti we che say better Ghana agenda ana resetting Ghana no e ho hyehyɛ ye no e koso pa enu enti no wo gina so no di tu gya chem say mampani de wo sanka ye sama ni gina biem tetem no be ye mampani esansa ne hyehyɛ ye ene ne ma odi agu na kom no ya de adi mpumtu ebebre o man no.
This is the first time in the history of this country where a government has left for another government to take over, but projects under the previous government did not take a break. The road from the Pukwasi Road, it did not take a break. John Mahama does not politicize development. So the resetting is that after John Mahama took power, the road from Accra to Cape Coast, which was started under Akufo-Addo, is still ongoing. The resetting is that the road, the Pukwasi interchange, is still ongoing. The resetting is that we are not paying for DSTV at Jubilee House. Someone says, so, but how much will we spend on it? It doesn't matter. We are going to spend a lot of years telling Kenyans about the good things that John Mahama is doing. And we will not wait for John Mahama to leave power before we, hey, look, we have all suffered that before. When John Mahama left power, then I came and said, hey, because I was part of those who criticized John Mahama. When he left power, hey, look, he was building, hey, he built harbor, hey, he built airport. In the history of this country, there is no leader who has built a new airport, a new harbor. Nobody. And John Mahama has plans to build a third port. Once you do anything, I call the president and I tell him that they are lying. See or not, I will call the president. The president knows that I have told him that I don't want ministerial appointment. That is the last thing that I'll do with my life. My focus is Gomamempe minister. So president, when I'm talking to him, he knows that I don't want anything. I'm just telling him I've never gone to a president for a favor. And I believe that John Mahama is a blessing. We have to come together, whether you like GM or not. He's going through a lot. Look, the things that his own people do. John Mahama is my Kokosa partner now. We have been doing Kokosa small. Yes, and GM is not the kind of person. He will just smile, but when you see the action, I am 100% third term person. Not because I want GM to go for a third term, but it's because I don't believe in term limits.
And you said your work was sinking nipa no obey adwuma ye nhya damfa baby kura and so ebra e wo say ye gitu me ma no eso A+ honorable Kwame Asare obey Gomo Central emrahye bedwane ne na yate no na ye konsem fufuro mu a ebibi man ya man panifo nhya mudie bi akoso ye African Summit na alanche manten na edi ani mototo niema ahodo nyina na dwumadie na se no and awoswafo a wo hwe wo mani ama no ne nsam so honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa akasa wodi atudwa say ebibi man kabomku eye African Union akonwa no mpanifo aye ntotoye ani hihye nyina Ghana na wo se wo kotena adwakese no so ese titinani na se de ECOWAS anasa bibio ma atoya man kabomku apene so no mu nyina ta Dramani Mahama Ghana man pani nim se wono ne meye kandifo ana titinani ma AU eye mfiempunu sade omo ye ho ntoto ye mfiempunu ni do so alanche maten ekodi dwumadie no na okoye nhyehyeye kotena so eboa ntoto ye no ewo sempanifo ye nhyehyeye na otimi boa no ntimampani ankasa ahye bode nkra ama alankwadwe kire manten ezese de tie bia no wo di brebi ene nhyehyeye ma ne so obeye adwuma e di aboa ye keka na ne be African Union no emu.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he really was looking forward to attending this very important summit. But you do know the exigencies of the presidency. Unfortunately, he would have to miss this opening ceremony. But he asks that I extend to you his very warm regards, his deepest apologies, and he's looking forward to the recommendations that the rapporteurs will put together after this summit. And as you do know, we had very, very good news over the weekend from ECOWAS. All the West African presidents endorsed him as the next Africa Union chairperson in 2027. So this convening, it's very timely and very fortuitous. And he will be looking forward to the report so that he can hit the ground running in 2027 when he becomes the chairperson of the African Union. And he has asked me to tell our convener, the Honorable John Alan Kwejochua Mantin, that he will have a very special place when he becomes AU chairperson because of the work he is doing.
Enti no John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani na say mfiempunu ne aduonu so na che say mfiem mienu ntemu no say wono mpanifo apre so wono na emeye African Union kandifo no Alan ewo baby ejina ewo mu power nhyehyeye a woye edeboa na African Summit no de wote adwam se titina ni ya wono ana hwe ntotoye eso ya wono na ye founder Emma Center for Strategic African Development Honorable John Alan Kwadwo Chirematen enso de atudwa se wogidi se sabre yi hia pa se bibiman ye bon kwantene ne yetena se bu nkontato ano hwe ye nhyehyeye ni yenyina so papa se bibiman a wogidi se beboa ye sika samamanyo sam ene hu ntutuye nyina ne betumi agina brane.
This summit is about Africa. As Africans, we all know what we want and why we want it. The challenge is how we go about getting what we want. From the founding fathers of the Organization of African Unity, OAU, through to successive leaders of the African Union, AU, the clarion call has always been Africa must unite. It has, however, taken us a very long time to realize that this is not going to happen by chance.
Nti se bibima ye beka bom ne agina brana ne de ye be ye ho adwuma se de alanche maten wo ka eno no na ye ko ensam fufuro man fifi mantem ye Central Region na ye demo ekro na College of Community Health Nursing ya ewo wini ba ye Afutu municipality no wo manya mfi aduonu 50 years into o ma hye ho fa sonko ekwan so ya enam so kra no se de hyehyeye no ekro no mo wie school no enso ne nsentrofo edi nkobo na nansa ya wo ye nsentrofo ni nkomodie no bi ekoso enam so ama vice principal that college no ano Mrs. Vida ahia okan de atudwa wo chemu say ha adwen pa eso obi ba nurse for entity na hostel ba bi obeda no woni bi nti amana akoye say ma ne mema nyina ti bi da hostel ba kum eboma enyefe abekwa no so de wanya hostel ni bi so agiso kwa abonten ekọ han dan nti so makọ ne ebadie ni ho nsem no ema school ni ntimi ni o machi pa enhwe se de ntotoye kọ ene biom so kwa konfo tata wo mo a enye ba bebre entimi mo nti wo mo sre ekwaku awodo enhye abanya se na ya NGOs no ene abanya nkasa ne ankrankure eso mo bebo no mu si hostels ni bi emfa mo school no enkankro
here hostel for students here classroom blocks then we land in house we say there is some encroachment into your fence around the property. See, we hear buses. I did our students to and fro. Say, we call baby, and I say, staff, you say, call baby. My bet me. See, one, we are appealing to government. Secondly, NGOs. You say, baby, because we are training for nurses are all out of here. They are doing marvelously outside.
Eni ayatie Owurare Vida ahia okan we vice principal Emma College of Community Health Nursing ewo wini ba efutu krusino emu na said ya waka no ni nyina chikura no school nurse as no manfo bi fa nti ni nyina ban mrabu no ntimi emeboa na wone ya afa school no mawie ya alumni members no enso ahyaba so obebeboa na enso no ba akofo nsa enso nyame ani kata nti mpanifo nso emeta wo machi ene wo mo sra ban se enka wo adisuafo na wie school na yefo mo adwuma no onye no automatic placement no bi na anase posting no na into me emoa
na yehu se hostel no esa ema yenkofo enti ye pese ya ye behwe se akwa bi ebetimi abeboa hostel no esie na yetimi ama emema akoda baby na emma no so akoda baby enka ebeboa.
You see, having our systems no in good order. But I say in the future coming years, no. See, your old system now, it's only we school for 3 months, 4 months. When you post, you know, started man, you are wishing say employ years to come, 2, 3 years to come. No, so system number baba. But say institutions, no, and I say you start to see clinics need be a course on there. You did this as a system between ababa kama.
Adisuafo a wo mafa College of Community Health Nursing ye wo wini bamu no ebi ene ne etinye no na proprietor Emma Calvary Redemption School wa Shoman estate no e won kran ye Reverend Comfort Asafoa na won nso de to aban ene omanfo anim ese school ni hiamoa enti mpadifo ankrankore wo ma bibi wo nsam emeboa ma school no ntimi nyina ne na so na omomo ma ngumesua entumpon wodi nsam yi tudwa no sa de tudwa o kiremu kasa ya se awofo enhwe ese wodi wodweche be hye wo manwo masua mu na ye japade kese a wodi ngo masua ma wo ba obi antimi ne ntwe ho manso jiso onu ani wudam enti awofo mo wani nkonwo na ne ma atoto no ye ntwe ye ho emfiri ho ye ma ye mani hu anwo masua eso mfaso ene ani daso a ewum
me banko school na wane na basabasa enti sabi musa with you school we were doing my aqua invest after me have been sent yes education ya dia empua obipa mana bra processor only me so parent na maybe am the two amwa so we do see a better to ma what the be you wuti what the be you near me fata by flow and kwala na e ba ni ya me achede e si apoa
Owurare Comfort Asafoa ya wono ya proprietor Emma Calvary Redemption School ya wa Shoman Estate won kran ene ne ete ye no na ye de aseda Emma Absa wo ma banking aben e wo ba bia wo enu tu Absa agency banking ni bia ene wo mu nidwa ena abekro no so se bia wo store na pese wo be ye wo mu agent ni bia Absa agency banking no mpanifa ye krado so wo mu beje o enti bomoden e so no mu bedin kita ho wo 0531 036 610 0531 036 610 eso anase absa asoye bi e ben wono wo de kohonom ne mpanimfo kwedi nkita ho ho nkrata asem ne ho ntotoye ne hyehyeye ahoduro nyina ekoyi a oso beba ba ye absa for agent abusuafo ye jawe so e de anopa no nsia kase boy de be so mo e wo repa FM 100.7 Promise 102.7 ne Promise TV so esi hanom Korea ene semu Jimmy Cliff ye producer mene no enso ne ba studios hanom e be so mo midi e de mame afia nyako papa bi medama se e mamumu ne hwe ani tia enya ado yes ama mu nyina afihia pa